Pat in Mason, Michigan. Hey, Pat, what's up? I used to go skydiving. I broke my back skydiving in Mason, Michigan, Pat.
Ah. Hi, Tom. Love your show.
Thank you.
Love your show. Following this conversation, very sad. Saw some of the funeral over the weekend. Another deep sigh from all of us who just are feeling like we just don't know what to do. Yeah. I've made many calls. Today I made 12 calls to Democratic representatives about a different issue. And I'm my own little, personal activist. But so much I've gone to hearings for various things, and I'm constantly shocked at the lack of real, true representation of those of us who are taxpayers and citizens of this country. And something that just happened recently that just has me, it's a tie-in, but it's not the same. It's not a comparison, only in that I hate to say it, I sound like such a crazy woman, but we have a police state.
Yeah.
We just had a 17-year-old kid killed in the county right next to mine. He was stopped because he flashed the oncoming car because it was blinding him. Turned out to be a police car. The car swung around, stopped him, and right away, I'm not going to go into all the nitty-gritty, the kid was 17 and did resist giving and doing what he was supposed to do, but he is dead. Yeah. He is dead because he didn't, what are they going to put on the license? Cause of death. He refused to give his license and his...
right, which is now a capital crime in the United States. Not, disrespecting police officers is a capital crime. Or asserting your constitutional rights. Pat, thank you. You've and another cop goes free. Thank you for raising that, and thank you for your comments. I'm, in terms of what do we do, I'm thinking that actually there may be a solution here. And I think that we started down this road and we got maybe 8 or 10 years into it, and then it was very quickly put into reverse. And that is to go back to the ideas of Lyndon Johnson's Great Society. Lyndon Johnson pointed out that black wealth in the United States was far less than white wealth. Black income in the United States was far less than white income. And that we need to do something about that. And the Great Society, while it wasn't entirely racial, I mean, it was, he was concerned about poverty in white neighborhoods as well. The Great Society was the beginning of a form of reparations. And that's, to this day, black people in this country live in a police state, and increasingly white people too. But for black people, I mean, this is just undisputable. And have, the average black family in the United States has $5,000 in wealth. The average white family has $80,000 in wealth. There are substantial differences. And what the Great Society sought to do was to balance those things out with affirmative action programs. And then it went through the Johnson administration, and then the Carter administration, and then, well, even actually, and continued to some extent through the Nixon administration, the Carter administration, and was pulled to a screeching halt by the Reagan administration.
You're listening to Thom Hartmann. Visit ThomHartmann.com for audio and video archives.
But over the decade following the initiation of the Great Society, we saw poverty in the United States cut by about half and black poverty substantially reduced.